Choosing a mate is one of life's most important decisions. It impacts our happiness, our well-being, and even our survival. But how do we choose? What drives our preferences? Evolutionary psychology suggests that our choices aren't random. They are shaped by a fundamental biological imperative to reproduce and pass on our genes. This drive has sculpted our mate preferences, leading to a fascinating interplay of trade-offs. Men and women often prioritize different traits, reflecting the distinct roles they play in reproduction. For women, pregnancy and child-rearing require significant investment. This makes qualities like resourcefulness and protection highly valuable. Men, on the other hand, face the challenge of ensuring their offspring's survival. This drives their preference for partners who signal youth, fertility, and the promise of healthy children. These preferences are not about conscious calculation or cultural norms alone. They are deeply rooted in our evolutionary history, reflecting strategies that maximized reproductive success for our ancestors. Understanding these ancient forces can shed light on the complex dynamics of attraction and mate choice in the modern world. However, it's important to note that evolution doesn't dictate our every desire. We are not slaves to our genes. Cultural influences, personal experiences, and individual differences all interact to shape our romantic choices, adding layers of complexity to the evolutionary foundation of mate preferences. Throughout evolutionary history, women faced a fundamental trade-off in mate selection. They could prioritize partners with traits linked to resource acquisition, such as ambition, social status, and physical prowess. These men could provide for their offspring's material needs, ensuring their survival in a resource-scarce environment. However, resources alone weren't enough. Women also needed partners who would invest in their children's well-being, providing care, protection, and emotional support. This favored men who were nurturing, empathetic, and committed to long-term relationships. This trade-off between good providers and good fathers continues to shape women's preferences today. Studies show that women are attracted to men who display both sets of traits, albeit with varying emphasis depending on individual circumstances and cultural contexts. For example, women facing economic hardship might prioritize resource acquisition more strongly. In contrast, those in secure environments might have more flexibility to prioritize caregiving qualities. Ultimately, women navigate this trade-off based on a complex interplay of evolutionary predispositions, personal experiences, and social influences. Men's mate preferences have also been sculpted by evolutionary pressures, primarily the drive to ensure reproductive success. Since men have a relatively short biological window for fatherhood, they are drawn to cues that signal a woman's reproductive potential. Youthfulness, with its association with health and fertility, becomes a powerful attractant. Smooth skin, a vibrant appearance, and a symmetrical body all serve as indicators of youth and, by extension, reproductive value. This explains men's enduring fascination with beauty, which often aligns with features that signal youth and fertility. However, it's not just about physical appearance. Men also value traits that indicate a woman's ability to carry a pregnancy to term and care for their offspring. This includes a healthy body mass index, a nurturing disposition, and signs of emotional stability. While these preferences are rooted in our evolutionary past, they are not static. Factors like a man's own age, his personal experiences, and the social environment he inhabits can all influence the relative importance he places on different traits.